So here I would like to get into this video from the DOW UAP PR083 with a call sign 7 October 2020. Observes UAP. So here it was derived from a infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform operating within the United States Central Command Area of Responsibility in October 2020. A user uploaded this video to a classified network in October 2020. That's the description from AARO. So what I did was on here, because I could through the upscaling to 4K. So I just want to go in a little bit closer here. We're going to see some wiggles I noticed on the crosshairs here of the target. So this is the UAP, the orb, next to the north. So we can see the N is also slightly out of shape because it's been trying to, I think, sort out to focus on here, the program when it run it. So I already went into 50 seconds duration. So I can go back to the stop. But I just wanted to point something out right here. So as you can see through the upscaling, I can go in really close. So that would be the full screen upscale to 4K. And now through the passes it's been run by, so which I can do in a minute, but there's a point here where I obviously wanted to go in really close and show what this looks like. So, not too close. So look at that though. So I'm just going to go back there. So we can see now this shape. It's roundish. So I'm playing this back in QuickTime Player just to make that clear. So I'm going to go by frame by just hitting the right cursor. And we can look at the shape change on that. So the background is the mountain. It hasn't disformed anything. It's looking, the shape we're in is pretty good. So first I shades there. So it goes behind the N, okay, but look at that. Let's go even closer. So there. So here. Scroll over. So there. It definitely looks like definition being in. Now look at it change. Look at that. So is that opening up? Is it having a look? Is it taking a peek? So this has been tracked pretty well because we have the N, obviously for, well, it's logically for north, but this thing's feeling pretty good. Now look at that. So I'm just scrolling around the screen because it's not centered, but because I haven't got around to trying to pick out and then just concentrate it or center the object, because I didn't want to try and ruin everything what's going on around. Here we can see the crosshairs though. Look at this. This is not clear, is it? And it's kind of, we are very close in here. So just you can see. So that was that thing moving there. Going backwards now. Just holding on the cursor. So I'll show you from the start just to make sure you can see the. So this is all pretty much sharpened up. It looks almost like in a video game. Probably looking like it's pretty weird, but the definition is the walls. Look at that. So here we do see distortion on the crosshairs. Why that is, I don't know. I need to compare it to the original video, but so, okay. Let me just dive in there a second before and see if I can get a little bit closer and then pan with it. We'll move this out the way. Look at it there. It like disappears, right? It just melts into that more rugged background where there seems to be more rocky, or there's definitely more shade being thrown there. So the much denser or darker background, it seems to it's always like disappearing in there. It's like melting in. And then boom, it comes out like a dark cloud. But the shape, if it's not around there, is it? So in the shade again, look at that. It's nearly not. Ooh. What does it do there? Can we get a little bit closer? Yeah, of course we can. Let's hit a couple of frames. There, it looks like there's something inside of it. Look at that. Go backwards. Look, it's like a white. This area I'm talking about. And it's definitely like a don't. Ooh. It's like looks like a donut. A black donut. Let's go. Don't miss those first couple of frames. There's the swap over, obviously, of the lens or some type of focus. Definitely zoomed in. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Is that a hand? Okay, what we can do here is this is the cool thing. I mean, I think I might have already done this in a. But if I take a screenshot and I can show that result in, and I'll put that in later in the video showing Topaz photo of what that can enhance or enhance from that single frame. Freaky. I'm guessing before this was probably even posted that they did take a closer look at this before they actually posted it, because this is the most, if people saying this is not crystal clear, then I don't know how much more detail they need to feed us, because this one is, I don't know why this hasn't made headlines more. Peter from Truth in Focus should definitely have a field day with this one. Peter, ooh, look at that, and this is right up your alley. Anybody who hasn't been to Truth in Focus on his site, check out what he did with the Bledsoe orbs and also other videos. Look at that. It's phenomenal. Gets the thought patterns going. Now look at that. I don't know. It's definitely round-ish. But it definitely looks like there's some... Oh, look at that. Why did I go out? That white glow inside actually looks like it's changing into something. Look at that. A peek at home. Ooh. So it goes like clear. It goes a little bit That definitely changes. Fascinating, isn't it? Right. So that's gone actually only 139 through the. So I'm going to play it a little bit longer, let it go. Oh, what is going on here? Huh. Something wrong with the crosshairs there. Let me see about bringing up that. That was the. Oh no, we've got that one in a second. Where do I have it? I got all of them, by the way. It's just simple to download, but I didn't think about it afterwards about the organization, about having to find all the descriptions. So, but I got them all. Oh no, why didn't I find that one? Too many. Here we go. Is it this one? No. So it's 883. 8, 8. Let's do this differently. 883. There we go. Here we go. So let me pull this one up side by. I'm not going to be able to get them side by side, but I can flip. So we can. I think we can see a difference in. If I go straight back to the beginning here. So this is in closer. Let me zoom down again. No, there we go. So the trees have actually become a little bit more detailed, or like over pixel maybe. But the rest is so smooth. So let's see if we can find that. 50-second spot. You can definitely see it's doing something there. So, but if we go in on that, look at the detail on the. We don't have. That's the original one. This is the original version. Playing on a big, larger monitor, but you definitely don't see the exact detail in that one. So that's actually why I try and see what this pulls out and see what I'm doing with my videos, for example, with dwarf videos. But this is some kind of upscale. So this one I found very fascinating. So let me just show you what else I got there, because I did those screenshots, and let me see if it's this one. So this is in Topaz Photo. So if I pull this up and go, here's what then the program tries to make out the detail to be. So that's definitely an opening to be seen in the in that moving object. So what else did I get on here? Yeah, it's freaky, isn't it? Some of these things, they just weird me out. Like brings a mesh into the game. This someone looks like a speaker I don't know what's going on there when it tries to bring out on the super focus. Try not to take that with a. So what else have we got here? Yeah, look at that. Forget which one. But it brought out this weirdish, like, moving with cavities, I don't know, on this light source there. So these are the stills. Got a Topaz photo from the screenshots taken. So these are the stills. Enjoy them. I'll be getting around to doing more at some point, and I'll be showing others. Hope you enjoyed. Please watch other videos, share, like, and comment, and let me know what you think of the content. Eyes to the skies, people.